between the Australia Masters Brolgas and Team Palmares, teams from Australia and Chile, fighting for the gold medal here in Kyoto. Let's see the teams. Australia has Julia Sand with number 5, number 6 Tony Pitt, number 7 Julie Bestry, number 8 Desiree Stafford, number 10 Mandy Hanratty, number 11 Joanne Blewett, number 12 Heather Tomlinson, number 13 Suzanne Watson, number 17 Catherine Bravard, number 65 Catherine McMullen. Leslie Goledy is the coach. As about Team Palmares from Chile, number 5 Veronica Benavente, number 7 Jessica Pincheira, number 8 Olga Palavecino, number 10 Yvonne Tapia, number 11 Jacqueline Pessoa, number 13 Miriam Olea, number 14 Maria Valdez, and number 23 Erica San Martin for the coach Yvonne Tapia. And we're ready for action for the first one of the 4 games in Kyoto. Of course, action is there for 4 venues in the last day of the FIBA Masters Open, a new World Championship presented by FIBA, which was held in Greece all these days from the 4th of July and the opening ceremony to the 12th of July today, in the day of the finals. Let's go for action. The first ball is for Australia, stolen by Chile. And it's Tapia, gives it to Palavecino. Palavecino is trying to find the, or not, good shot. Ball is still alive for Chile. Shot from Palavecino was not good. Now Australia ball. Julie Bestry trying to find a shot, not good. The Australia Masters have won Team Palmares in the first matchup in the group stage. They win by a margin of 14 points, 35-21. Australia, who's in 60+ women's final after 4 wins in 5 games in the FIBA Masters Open. And an 8-second violation for the Australians. Referee's gonna discuss it to the table. And they verify it, that it's an 8-second violation. Ball for Chile with Benavente. Trying to find a way, that was beautiful. That was very good for Chile. First points of the game are from Veronica Benavente. First points for Australia too. And tight game. The first 2 points. Pass it to Olea. Got the 24-second violation. The ball for Australia with Julia Sant. Try to move the ball. The mid-range shot not good. And rebounded by Benavente, who takes the foul. Ball for Chile with Yvonne Tapia. Chile didn't try to find a way. 1 second on the clock. And we've got another violation. And we're gonna make a quick recap of the numbers and the names of Chile. As Australia take the lead. It's number 5 Erika San Martin, number 6 Veronica Benavente, number 8 Yvonne Tapia, number 10 Jacqueline Pessoa, number 12 Olga Palavecino, number 13 Jessica Pincheira, number 14 Maria Valdez, and number 17 Miriam Olea. Ball for Australia, Tony Pitt from the free throw line. Ball to the low post and again to the free throw line, not good by Catherine Brabard. And Chile is trying to run to the transition. Shot for two was not good. Rebounded offensively by Benavente, not good. Again Benavente takes the foul. Let's see the first substitution for Australia. It's Mandy Hanratty. Takes place on court. And it's another bounce for Chile. Tapia trying to finish it with the foul by Heather Tomlinson. And then we're gonna have two free throws. First one is good for the third point of Chile. She got the chance to tie, but couldn't make it. Yvonne Tapia made it for one of two free throws. We got the ball for Australia. Pete giving it to Sant. That was a good ball movement and the bucket. Mandy Hanratty. As Australia is taking now a 3-point lead. That's a good ball movement, but blocked by Tomlinson. Chileans still go on. 2 seconds, they got a shot. Good count. If it went into the bucket. Australia misses on the other side. Just tried to run, but unsuccessfully. Pass from Veronica Benavente was not the best one. Naturally, Bestri is giving it to Tony Pitt. Bestri, a mid-range. Misses. And the Chileans are trying again to run on the transition. Mahanrati is gonna steal the ball. Bestri finds Blewett. Bestri again a mid-range, no good. Offensive rebound and a foul on the floor. For Maddie Hanratty. Australia ball with the out of bounds. Pass to Tomlinson. She traveled ball. Didn't get into the basket. On the other side, Jacqueline Pessoa is running and she finishes to reduce the deficit to 1 point for Chile. Australia is attacking again. The zone defense of Chile, and that was good from Tony Pitt. Eight to 5 for the Aussies. Chile is trying again to attack. They have to avoid the 24-second violation, which you have made a couple of times. And that was a good three-pointer by Veronica Benavente, who connects and ties the game at 8 points after 6.5 minutes of action in Quito. Shoot for two, no good from Tony Pitt, and the Chileans are trying to run again. Pass almost went to Pessoa. And ball for Australia with Tony Pitt. Shot for two is not good. Rebounded by the Chileans and Yvonne Tapia. Shot for three, another one. No. Rebounded offensively. No, they're still fighting, the girls. And the ball is for Chile at the jump ball. And we're gonna have the first timeout of the game called by Leslie Goldie. 7.5 minutes of action here in Chato. And the ball is with a shot clock in 14 seconds for Chile. Trying to find the open shot into the mid-range and again to the three-pointer. They're gonna miss with Veronica Benavente. Here comes Australia. Ball to Tony Pete. Not a good pass. And Pete takes the ball again. And it's an out of bounds for Australia. Tony Pete trying to find Hanratty, Pestry. Good ball movement from Australia, and it's awarded. It's rewarded with a two-point shot. A mid-range from Tony Pete to take the lead again. Tapia is trying to find Benavente for Chile. The ball is for Australia. Not a good pass, and the Aussies had a chance to take a bigger lead. In the game with Tony Pete handling the ball, Sant, and again Pete. She's not gonna shoot it. She's gonna take the ball again in the zone defense of Chile and the team Palmares. Sant missed the mid-range. But the ball is still alive for Australia. Pete is trying to find Blewett. Joan Blewett misses the shot, and the Chileans have the chance to run on the transition that they could not finish with Jacqueline Pessoa. Not a good finishing. The Australians have the ball again. Blewett gives it for not the best layup by Bravard, and the Chileans are running again on the transition, but they're gonna travel with Pessoa. Australians on the ball. Joan Blewett trying to move the ball again. 6-meter shot was not good. In and out for Tony Pete. Team Palmares are trying to run again, but they got to get the ball back for 4.3 seconds to the end of the first quarter. They got to shoot it. They didn't get it. And that's the end of the first quarter, with the Australians having the lead by 2 points. Let's take the action again, the second quarter of the women's 60 plus. Sorry about that. 60 plus final here in Kiato. With Australia handling the ball. Bestri takes the ball again. Shot for two by Catherine Bravard for the 4-point lead for the Australia Masters Brolgas in the final. Pass was good to San Martin. He's gonna lose the ball. And again for Australia. Julia Sant trying to pass. She's going to the end. Couldn't make it. And again for Australia. Catherine Bravard. Trying to find an open teammate. Couldn't make it. And San Martin is running on the transition. Trying to go to the end. Not finish in a proper way. Australia. Again, the 2-point shot is good. 14-8, a 6-point lead from Australia from the bucket by Catherine Bravard. And the Chileans with Tapia. Tapia is gonna fall on the floor. Nothing is called. Miriam Molea gave it to Pincheira. Chile's trying to move it. Shot for three. The end of the time of the shot clock. Was an airball for the Chileans. And Australia takes the ball with Julia Sant. Sant finds Bravard. Bravard with a pass. And the steal from the Chileans. Will try and get to run to the fast break. Not the best pass for Benavente to finish it. Giving it to Tapia. Benavente, shot for three. Won't go. And the Australians have the chance to take an even bigger lead. Wouldn't go by Heather Tomlinson. Ball for Chile with Miriam Molea. Giving it back to Tapia. Benavente. Again to Tapia, who's throwing the ball. Not going on the net. Sant for Australia. They got confused in this possession and the ball is for Chile. Play run by Miriam Molea and Yvonne Tapia. Tapia who finds San Martin. Ball goes again to Tapia. Takes a foul with 7 seconds. The shot clock expiration. And an out of bounds for Chile. Ball is going to Benavente, who's gonna get blocked by Heather Tomlinson. But now she's gonna finish it now. And she's have the ball again with Tapia. A shot for three. No good. Another offensive rebound. Wouldn't go by Jessica Pincheira. And Australia's with Sant. Trying to finish it. Good. 16-8, an 8-point lead for Australia. Just in half of time of the second period. In fact, 7:30 for the halftime. That was a good pass and a good finish by Tapia to San Martin. And a 6-point deficit for Chile. Pass was good. A very nice cut. But missed it with 2 attempts. Catherine Brabard. That's Chile with Tapia. Tapia trying to find San Martin. Tapia again. Shot from San Martin was not good. Tried to make it travel. Miriam Olea couldn't make it. But the ball is still for Chile. They're gonna pass it to Olea. Tapia to Benavente. San Martin taking the screen, trying to finish it, and she got blocked by Tomlinson. 1 second, the shot for 3. No good. Offensive rebound and the bucket from Benavente. As Julia Sant got confused because she thought that it was about a shot clock expiration. Chile reduces to a 4-point deficit. Ball for Australia, a nice pass, and it's going in. 18-12 by Tony Pitt. 6-point lead for Australia. The Australian team has permanently the lead from the half of the first quarter. Chile tried to move the ball, but unsuccessfully. And now we got the timeout by Leslie Golady. No. Yeah, timeout is from Leslie Golady for Australia. Another 3.5 minutes to go for halftime. And Australia has the ball. Joanne Blewett trying to find Hanratty. Sant. 3 seconds to go for the shot clock. Got the jump ball. It's for Chile. Chile who goes to the other side with Erika San Martin and Yvonne Tapia. Tapia who gives it to Pincheira. Nice cut. And the bucket for Chile. With Yvonne Tapia, who made this great cut and reduced to a 4-point deficit. Pass from for Bestri. Pass was from Pitt. We got a foul, the first for Chile in the second quarter. Each team has one foul, one team foul in the second quarter. And we got 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go. Julie Best is gonna pass this out of bounds to Pete. Bestri, the 2-pointer, no good. And Chile has the ball, they had to pass their backcourt. And they did it with Tapia. Trying to move the ball. San Martin fakes it. Couldn't make it. The Aussies are trying to run again with Tony Pitt. And Joanne Blewett. Blewett. And she got fouled, Mandy Harity. I think it's a foul on the floor. That's true. With 102 seconds to go for halftime. Shot for two, it's good. By Catherine Bravard, who lays it in. For a new 6-point lead of Australia. 20-14. Both teams have already a better rhythm in this final than their last matchup in the group stage. Shot clock will expire for Chile and the ball is for Australia. 64 seconds to go for halftime. Yoshi's with Tony Pitt. Pitt's gonna find Sant. Pitt trying to pass. And Bravard trying to go to the end. She lays it in again for a new 8-point lead of Australia. Pass was not good. And ball is for Australia again. 27 seconds to go to halftime. And 24 seconds at Australia's disposal. So let's say 3-second difference between the big clock and the shot clock. Australia with Sant. Giving it to the paint. Pass was not good, but the ball will still be alive for the Aussies. And the chance to take the lead with a double digit. 12 seconds to go to halftime. Blewett. Shot for two, another one! by Catherine Bravard, and that's gonna make it for halftime in Kyoto. 24-14 for Team Australia, who's heading all the way to the gold medal. Okay, let's go back to action for the second half. In the women's 60 plus final for the FIBA Masters Open held in Greece, just next to the beauties of the Corinthian Gulf here in Kiato Indoor Hall. First place with the travel for the Aussies by Julia Sant. And the ball for Chile. Veronica Benavente is gonna give it to San Martin. And Tapia trying to move the ball. Valdez. She found Tapia. 5 seconds to go to the shot clock. Pass was not good. Australia ball. Australia with Tony Pitt. And ball to Julie Bestri. Bestri is finding Sant. Sant who's gonna take the foul. And then out of bounds with Julia Sant. Actually with Tony Pitt. He's gonna make the pass. Was not a bad idea, but Olea deflected it for a new out of bounds for Australia. Tony Pitt is gonna make the pass to Tomlinson. Pitt again. A 2-pointer is good. 26-14. And a 12-point lead for Australia. Already difficult to get covered by the team Palmares, which ball is still alive. And the 3-pointer by Benavente. One go. Australia has a chance to take an even bigger lead. The ball passed to Pitt. Finishing not good by Bravard. And Team Palmares are trying to run on the transition with San Martin. Valdez to Benavente. Good pass to Tapia. San Martin. A nice pass. And another one. Was a good play for Chile. But the shot won't go by Maria Valdez. Bestri for Australia. Tomlinson. Heather is finding Bestri again. To the corner. Sant. Ball is going to Tomlinson. Trying to finish it. Not good. Chile with the ball. And Miriam Olea. He almost confused himself. Benavente to Tapia. Finishing. Gets fouled. Gonna have the chance to shoot 2 free throws. For the Latinas who are struggling to find their way to the basket. Already 12-point deficit for them. Tapia couldn't make the first free throw. Makes the second one. And an 11-point deficit for the Chilean team. With 4 points by Yvonne Tapia and 7 by Veronica Benavente. The Australia team has already one player with double digits in scoring, and it's Tony Pitt with 10, followed by Catherine Bravard at 8 points. Bravard is getting fouled. She's gonna have the chance even for a double digit for herself too. An Australian team where the only player with a double digit in average is Julie Bestry in this tournament with 10.6 points a game. 2 free throws are good. And Catherine Bravard has also 10 points, giving a 30-point lead to Australia. The other side, not a lot to say about Chile and about scoring. Normally in this tournament we have Valdez in 12 points, San Martin 10, and Pessoa 9.2 per game. San Martin has 2 free throws. Couldn't make the first one. Second one couldn't go. And Australia has the ball with Catherine Bravard and Bestry, and the running. But Brewer wouldn't shoot that. Bestry trying to take the drive. Pete, nice ball movement. But Joan Blewett couldn't make it. And the Chileans are running with San Martin. She's gonna get the foul and the basket. Erica San Martin got hit in the hand. Being fouled by Julie Bestry. And the 11-point deficit is remaining for Chile, as San Martin couldn't make the free throw, the +1. Bravard, in and out. And Yvonne Tapia trying to finish it, no good. Australia with Pete. And Bravard, who's gonna take the ball to the other side. That was a nice pass. She takes again. Pete, she finishes, good. 30-17. Tony Pete to 12 points and a 13-point lead for Australia. The Australians will always have their enthusiastic crowd who are cheering for them. Let's go Australia, with 13 points in the lead and a chance to get even more. Bravard gives it back to Pete. Shot for 2 won't go. Was an air ball by Heather Tomlinson. And we still have 4.5 minutes. To go in the third quarter. Miriam Molea handling the ball and giving it to Tapia. Pessoa. Not a good shot for two, short. And the Aussies are trying to run to the transition. Sant, shots for two. Wouldn't go. And Tapia trying to run the Chileans in the transition. Benavente, shot for three. Won't go by Erika San Martin. Sant. This time she's gonna find it. She's gonna find a way to get the bucket for a 15-point lead for Australia Masters Brolgas, the 60-plus women's team. Who can now see clearly the gold medal in front of her. Pass was no good, and they steal the ball. Bestri. He's not rushing. Passing the ball to Blewett. Bestri for two. She got it. And a 70-point lead for Australia. They scored 35 points in the whole game against Team Palmares in the group phase, and now they have 34 in almost 28 minutes. And 12 to go for the final and the gold medal game in the FIBA Masters Open and the 60-plus category for women. Sant. She could have seen Mary Hanratty, who was wide open. Now we're going to have a timeout for Australia. We want to run a good play in 2 minutes for the third quarter and 20 seconds to execute. And we got the play for Australia after a timeout. Almost missed the ball. Blew it. 10 seconds to go. And Bestri trying to find a way. Loses the ball. Deflected by the Chileans. Ball is still alive for 5 seconds for the Aussies. Bestri making a shot. No. But Australia is going to take the ball again, but for 0.6. That's the expiration of the shot clock. Ball for Chile. We're chasing a double score against them. 34-17 for the Australia Masters Brolgas. Soa giving it to Tapia. Palavecino. And Pincheira giving it to Tapia. That was tough. And she's gonna get fouled with 2 free throws awarded.
It's a foul in substitution for Australia, number 13.
74 seconds to the end of the third quarter. First one wouldn't go by Yvonne Tapia. Second one missed. And now the Aussies heading to the last minute of the third quarter. Bravard is giving it to Pestri. Bravard trying to finish it with a foul and 2 free throws awarded. Clock with 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. And we got everybody cheering for Desiree Stafford. He's getting into the court for the first time in the game. You're gonna see her with a great look. 35-17 with 1 of 2 free throws who were good by Catherine Bravard. An 18-point lead for Australia. San Martin is trying to make a way. Short for 2 is an air ball by Pincheira. The ball for Australia. Sean Blewett is giving it to Susan Watson. Blewett again. And Bravard trying to make a way to shoot it. Won't go, 7 seconds to the end of the third quarter. Not a good pass. And Australia ball again. 4.8 seconds to the end of the third quarter. Blewett. Shoot for 2. One goal from Bravard. And the end of the third quarter, Australia are already putting their hands to the trophy. Action is back for the fourth quarter. In Kiato. San making it. And a 20-point lead for Australia. Who's already eyeing the gold medals and the trophy for the 60+ category in women. Australia who's gonna take this trophy back home, making all the way from Oceania to the Corinthian Gulf, as also the team Palmares has done it, coming from Chile, far away from here in Greece. Tapia is giving it. Pessoa. San Martin is trying to make a way. Short for two, it's good. By Pessoa. 37-19. And an 18-point lead for Australia. Brevard taking the ball again. Shot is good. And Australians have the 20-point lead again. Tapia is having the ball now. Just giving it. That's a good pass. And Miriam Molea is making the bucket for the 18-point deficit of Chile. Brevard, a shot for two, won't go. And Chileans get confused again. Pestry to Brevard. Pass is not good. Ball for Chile. Shot for three. It's good for Erika San Martin, who reduces to a 15-point deficit for Chile. And 6 minutes and 10 seconds to go for the women's 60+. Finally, the FIBA Masters Open. Erika San Martin trying to give it to Tapia. Pass to Pessoa, getting fouled. And a chance to shoot 2 free throws. First free throw, won't go. Second is good. And we're gonna have a timeout for Australia. With a 14-point lead, Bestri is not gonna make it. Australians with a foul. And the timeout, I think. Yeah. Timeout for the Aussies. Let's go to action again with 5:15 to go for this final.
Substitution for Australia, number 17.
The Chileans have missed their chance to reduce more. Have a smaller deficit. 5 minutes to go. Shot for two is good. Catherine Braver giving a 16-point lead to Australia. It's gonna take, as it seems, the trophy in the women's 60-plus final in the FIBA Masters Open. We already have a team from Italy, a team from Argentina, and a team from the United States of America who have won the trophies in the first day of the finals, Saturday the 11th of July. It was Trede from Argentina in the men's 45-plus final with 60-58 against Ireland. In the same age category for women, Italia Golden Players have won. Ireland with a 65-54 in the final. And of course, in the 65-plus men's category, the Chicago Challengers for the USA won the Golden Players Italia 56-41 to clinch the trophy. And now we're gonna have a team from Oceania An Australian team is going back home with a trophy and the gold medal. We maybe have only less than 4 minutes to go. But I don't think that the Chiles can actually make the comeback. And another final this time, at the same time, in Lecchio, in the men's 55 plus category, between the Italian Golden Players and Hungary. Here in Chiato, it's really a day of finals. 2 o'clock local time, Greece. 2 p.m. We've got the women's 50-55 plus final between Ireland and the Hungarian Angels. After that, 4 p.m. local time, the 50 plus in men between Australian Masters and Serbia. And of course, at the end of the day, 6 p.m. local time, Germany versus Italia. Golden Players. And of course, we got action in Corinth about the finals. Just in a while, at noon, the women's 40 plus final between Ireland and Italia Golden Players. After that, 2 p.m. local time, Samex Mexico against the Australia Masters Green. 4 p.m. local time, the women's 65 plus final between the Australian Masters Brolgas and Italia Golden Players. The day ends 6 p.m. local time for the men's 70 plus final between the USA Global Masters and KK Postar from Serbia. And this one means that Australia can go back home with 2 gold medals in the women's 60-65 plus category in the FIBA Masters Open, as they're competing in the 60 plus and the 65 plus final. They also competing 60 plus for men and the 50 plus for men. That's meaning that if they take all the finals, they can go back home with 4 gold medals. We're gonna see what's happening. 60-point lead here for the Aussies in the women's 60 plus final. They're just waiting the time to pass.
It's a foul and a substitution for Australia, number 8.
And the game to end. And you see how they're cheering for Desiree Stanford. Two minutes and 17 seconds to go in the game, in the final. The Australians have just to be a little bit patient. One of 2 free throws. Well, good for Jacqueline Pessoa. 15-point lead for Australia. And I can see that Stafford just back, and the Australians are attacking with 4. Last 2 minutes of the game. Heather Tomlinson gets fouled. Was the fourth team foul of Chile and the team Palmares, who made all the way with 3 wins in 5 games to the final of the 60+ category. Makes it, counts it, and takes the free throw. Catherine Bravard to seal this win and the trophy for the Australia Masters Brolgas 60+. Couldn't make the free throw. The Aussies have to be patient for 106 seconds to lift this trophy here in Kato and the beautiful Greek coast, the coast of the Corinthian Gulf. Shot from Bravard, 48-29. The Aussies have a great offensive game, almost 50 for the 60+ women's team. Tapia is trying to answer it, couldn't make it. Australia with the ball again. That's a good pass and a foul. First one is good. Both free throws are good, and the Australians have 50 points, impressive, in the final. Shot was not good. Layup was not good by Erika San Martin. Team Palmares are going to take the silver medal. Layup is good. Erika San Martin is going to lay it in for more than 30 points for the Chilean team. The pass couldn't make it. They were waiting for Suzanne Watson to score this ball. Last one is for Chile. Tapia couldn't find a way. 2.3 seconds. There is time for a last shot for Team Palmares. Shot won't go, and that's the end. The Australia Masters Brolgas 60+ are winning their championship in the 60+ category for women in the final in the FIBA Masters Open. Thank you for being with us. Just wait for the ceremony.